My name is Ossie Williams, and I'm in San Diego, California. And it's going to take me a second to prop up this video camera so I can talk to you without it falling down. Yeah, because this is what I do. Itty bitty boo. Hold on. There we go. What's happening? This is in part what is known as a comedy video. And comedy videos are designed in order to be able to make you laugh and to make me laugh as a result of me watching them after I get done making them. Because this is what I do. Itty bitty boo. Oh, my birdies are here. I gotta feed my birdies. You know, hey, my favorite one's here too. He's got this long beak. He's a munchkin, I tell you. I named him Higgins. Yeah, after my cat. I had a cat. Her name was Higgins. She was my itty bitty cat. I got her when she was no bigger than my hand. I literally got her as a kitten. She just got weaned from her mother. I had her for 16 years. And guess what happened? And this is a true story. The organized stalking, gang stalking expedition that was occurring towards me in Michigan literally entered my home and poisoned her. She died in my arms. Yeah, she did. And all you gotta do is go to Google and type in gang stalking or organized stalking and how they killed targets' pets. Yes. So, this me and this favorite bird of mine, we got a relationship going. He attacked one of my little birds the other day because I guess he got too close to his bread. I scolded him for it, but it's the law of the jungle. I started thinking to myself when I saw that happen, survival of the fittest, you know, the laws of the jungle. And then I thought to myself, that's crazy, man. It's like, I don't know. I mean, when is the big guy ever going to stop hurting the little guy? You know what I mean? Anyways. I'm in San Diego, California right now as I'm making this video. In other words, I'm not in Chula Vista, I'm not in Santa Cruz. I'm literally nowhere else except for in San Diego County as I speak. Alright, today I went and did my laundry. And I was literally subject to organized stalking, gang stalking along all of my routes. And what they're doing now is going back to the physical gestures. Physical gestures and direct conversation methods are specific methods and tactics that are brought about organized stalking, gang stalking targets in relation to the sensitization tactic. Yes, and these things can be Googled so you can extensively research them so you can understand exactly what they are. So, today when I went to go do my laundry, which is what I'm getting ready to unpack right now, I spent the whole day doing my laundry. It was a very tiresome experience. But anyways, I was being subject to organized stalking, gang stalking, sensitization methods, mostly physical gestures. But before I left the specific area this morning, I made a video. And in this video, I showed a picture of my cell phone. We showed the date and the time. Hang on. And so what I did was, after I showed my cell phone in this video, I said, you know what, I gotta go do my laundry today in the video. And I said, let's see if I hear gang stalker, gang stalking, oh my god, gang stalker, gang stalk, oh my god, said along any of my routes today. And it was caught several times, even on video. So, what's the likelihood through using logic and probabilities and statistical analysis in reference to what's the likelihood of that happening after I predict it in one area before I leave it to go do something, and then I get along my bus routes and at the laundromat, and then the bus route's coming back and it's heard, caught on digital tape recorder and even video. That's why I take a picture of my cell phone, because when this is recording, it reflects the date and the time. And if I make a video prediction and show a picture of my cell phone, it shows the date and the time. I then leave a specific area and go along my routes. If it's caught, it'll be caught at a later time in the same date, which means that I was tracked to these places at a later time in the same date to have people get around me and repeat these words and phrases. It's called the direct conversation method of sensitization tactics of organized stalking, gang stalking expeditions. And this is my strategy, and one of them, that I have developed in order to be able to show this crime is happening to me, in order to be able to also nil and void any plausible deniability that the skanked out syndicated San Diego police officers who are involved in these crimes cannot deny that the fact that this crime is happening to me. Because, check it out, At this time, I have over 600 audio files of this method and tactic being utilized around me everywhere I go in the same exact way. Literally. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. I might be learning disabled, but make no mistake about it. I'm smart. Now, at the risk of sounding vain, you might think to yourself, well, listen to this woman. She's calling herself smart. She sure does got a lot of vanity. I don't think so. I don't think that being aware of being aware of what you're capable of in reference to being smart and having the intelligence in order to be able to develop strategies to box in a crime that is very hard to prove. You would not believe the crimes that these individuals get away with as a result of their type of crime being extremely hard to prove. And what has happened to my fellow targets who have not survived and are being exploited in every worst way that you can imagine, who don't have the money to buy a video camera or a digital tape recorder in order to be able to prove this crime's happening to them and to help keep the perpetrators at bay, because one thing these expeditions are afraid of is exposure. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. I make these videos to inform, to expose the truth, so these factual realities can be seen by the public for what they are. It's nothing but organized crime that's in the system. And these individuals who are in the system, who are using their employment descriptions to not only aid and abet and perpetrate and then aid and abet in these crimes and then use the same employment descriptions to protect them, they have no right to do this. Because their sons and daughters, their brothers and sisters, their mothers and fathers, and their friends are no more important than the mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, husbands and wives, children and friends of targeted individuals. Okay? Us targeted individuals are no less important than their families, their friends, their relatives, or whatever. And it's high time that somebody put these criminals that are in the system in their place. And the bad thing about this is, as well, is that these guys are getting paid for through my money. I went to CVS the other day and I bought a few packs of cigarettes and some batteries. Yes, I did. I gotta stop smoking. I'm aware of that. Excuse me. And if you're a kid, don't start smoking, because if you do, I'm going to reach through this video camera right now and I'm going to get you. Itty bitty boo. Anyways, let me help you understand something. The other day I went to CVS and I bought a couple packs of cigarettes and batteries and some odds and ends and things I needed to get. And I looked at my receipt, I paid almost $5 in taxes. Just in one purchase. Yes. Where did that $5 go? Did it help pay for a police officer's salary? How about his pension, his insurance, his food bill, his cell phone bill, his mortgage payment? So in turn, my taxes, your taxes, and anybody else's taxes, including even the taxes that skanked out, freaked out police officer who is syndicated to these crimes, and I'm not talking about the good police officers, they're heroes. Okay, I'm talking about the organized crime, syndicated police officers that are in the system, that are connected directly to these crimes. As far as I'm concerned, you can go straight to you know where. Okay? Now, their salaries are being paid for by your tax dollars, your property taxes, your sales taxes, your income tax, and so on and so forth. And do you know what happens to targeted individuals of these crimes? We're taken out of our homes through clever, created, managed, yes, schemes. We're put out on the street. We're blacklisted from employment if you're able to work. Yes, they stage vehicle accidents so we don't even have a car to sleep in once the homelessness is created. And all these things can be Googled and cross-referenced to either organized stalking and or gang stalking. Yes, and then we're gang stalked and harassed by duped community members along all of our routes every single day, including the business community, public libraries, universities. And everywhere a target goes, they experience organized stalking, gang stalking sensitization methods that were designed in order to be able to blend in with any environment. Yes. So the target experiences it, and so other people that are in the environment have no idea what's going on. And that is in reference to the sensitization tactics. And that's not including the staged events that they bring about against the target with witnesses. Yes. Do you have any idea how many of my black brothers and sisters, my Mexican brothers and sisters, my Muslim, Hindu, whatever, Jewish, they also target Jewish people as well. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. You know, spirit and a soul has no color. So if you are of a different race and you think to yourself, what gives this white woman a right to say anything about what's happening to my black brothers and sisters and my Mexican brothers and sisters? I got every right. Because I'm a human being. Okay, and I have civility in my soul. That's why. Yeah. So, do you have any idea how many minorities are set up to be put in jail, framed for things that they did not do whatsoever? Because the prison industrial complex is also attached to these crimes. Because every time a person gets falsely arrested and put in a detention center or a prison, that privately owned detention center or prison will file for federal funds per inmate and kick back up when those funds come in to the police officer who played a role in it, parole officers, probation officers, district attorney's office, syndicated members. You would not believe what I know. I make these videos to inform, to expose the truth. Because it is my divine right to protect my body and my future from criminals that I do not know who are managing these expeditions concerning me from behind the scenes. Yes, and then using their employment descriptions to not only perpetrate them, but to also protect them and to threaten me concerning them. Yes, you would not believe what I know. So, this was originally going to be a comedy video. Itty bitty bo. Comedy videos, in part, when I make comical segments in my videos, are designed to make you laugh. And when I start being comical, it's totally 100% purposely, in order to put a smile on your face so you can laugh. Because this is what I do. Itty bitty bo. Hang on. Because you know that well, obviously you didn't know it, not unless you looked at a couple of my other videos. You know, they literally had the audacity to come to a hiking area that I had in Michigan and steal my dentures. They literally stole my dentures within 3 weeks after I got them. Literally. And I can look you straight in the eye and tell you that's the truth. Literally. Anyways. Go to YouTube and type in learning disabled woman brutally assaulted on an MTS bus. Look at the back structure of that bus. What's wrong with it? Well, the back door's on the wrong side of it for one. Periodically throughout the video. The rail that holds the mirror's on the wrong side of the bus and the mirror's backwards. What else is wrong with that video? Well, let's take a look at this. This is going to really blow your mind. Do you see where I'm sitting and the skinked out freak that assaulted me is sitting at before the assault occurred? It's on the totally opposite side of the bus that we were really sitting on. So why would MTS send me an altered video of me being assaulted? I wonder why. Could it have been a staged assault? Itty bitty bo. Eric Pearson, who is a professor at USD, who's a professor in communications who specializes in videos and images, he saw it and posted it on First Post. Yes, he did. I got the printout to prove it. Yeah, so why won't the district attorney's office investigate it? I can only speculate at this time. You can also go to YouTube and type in 2/20/13 learning disabled woman catches another gang stalker admitting sent to harassed. Then you can go to YouTube and type in learning disabled woman catches gang stalker admitting sent to harass. Hold on. So what I do is I make my videos and upload the proof to the internet in order to be able to expose the factual realities that this crime is happening to me. So how many of my YouTube channels will all of a sudden be locked up and closed out for me not to be able to access any of my videos or for you to see them? Because right now that's literally what they're setting the stage for. Yes, and this statement's going to be made in closing. The other day I caught GangStalking happening at Club Med restaurant over at UCSD, which is right up the pathway from the biomedical library. I posted a video of the proof that I obtained inside of Club Med to YouTube, and within 90 seconds, YouTube sent me a copyright notice pertaining to the song that was playing in the background off the ceiling. That Club Med restaurant manager, you know how like when you walk into a restaurant and there's background music? Within 90 seconds of me uploading that video, and it still hasn't been titled yet, I was sent a copyright notice from YouTube stating that the song that's playing in the background has copyright privileges. Okay? And so I got a copyright notice concerning it, and if you get 3, they can lock you out of your YouTube channel. This YouTube channel has got loads of evidence of this crime happening to me, the places that have been involved. So, how did they know what the song was? Because you can barely make sense of what song it is, for one. In 90 seconds, be able to differentiate what song it was, then find out who had the publishing rights to it, and then contact me concerning it within 90 seconds. Is cyber surveillance a method of gang stalking? Was that video uploaded at UCSD the next day after the evidence was caught concerning what was caught at Club Med? Yeah, so we can see the maneuvers and schemes that the government engages in order to keep evidence from public scrutiny while setting me up You would not believe how they're getting ready to set me up. Okay, because the whole goal in organized stalking and gang stalking expeditions is to either put a target in an institution, a jail, or in a syndicated run organized crime group home by claiming that they're crazy because they're claiming they're being stalked by people they don't know. Yeah, by calling them delusional or paranoid schizophrenic. Once syndicated probate control is taken, the target's finances are co-opted, their insurance is exploited, and they're exploited sexually in a syndicated run group home. And this is one of the reasons why they expedited the crime against the target originally to begin with. They also claim that this woman is homeless even though she won't get out of it because she's got a regular paycheck. So she's claiming people are stalking her and she don't know while she's homeless and won't get out of it, even though they're the ones who create the homelessness. Go to Google and type in property owners and gang stalking, landlords and gang stalking, mail theft and mail delayment of rent, including rent that's mailed certified mail return receipt, post employees. If you Google each of these descriptions and cross-reference them to organized stalking and or gang stalking, you will come to understand the factual realities concerning these schemes, maneuvers, tactics, and methods of organized stalking, gang stalking expeditions. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. I literally caught an individual on a corner admitting to me in a running digital tape recorder that a San Diego police officer put him on a corner on 2/20/13 to engage in gang stalking of me, for me to experience once I got off a bus. How did they know I was on the bus? The bus. Learning disabled woman brutally assaulted on an MTS bus. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. I make these videos to inform, to expose the truth. Because the truth needs to be known. Targeted individuals like me live in a hellish nightmare because of organized crime that's in the system. People that I do not even know, people that my fellow targets do not know, are perpetrating these crimes against every aspect of our lives. We're kept isolated in them as a result of our emails being rerouted and intercepted. Our cell phones are hacked. Yes, our blogs are edited by them. Information's put in them to try and make it appear that we're some type of social deviant. You would not believe what I know. So, I don't feel very comical right now, but I am to the point, because this is my goal, to expose the criminals in the system who have wrecked my life and are directly responsible for it. Sorry. Anyways, I gotta go, because I'm in San Diego, California right now. I'm not anywhere else. I'm not in Chula Vista. I'm not in Santa Cruz. I'm in San Diego. And if I disappear, if my videos stop, I want you to understand something right now. The San Diego Police Eastern Division, the San Diego District Attorney's Office, and it highly appears now that something's going on with the City's Attorney's Office. If I disappear, UCSD, SDSU, and USD and the San Diego Public Libraries were directly responsible for intercepting my emails for help in order to buy the perpetrator's time to stage current events, which will bring about me either being jailed, institutionalized, or put in a group home. And that's what they're doing right now, is buying time. And let's see if any of my YouTube channels get shut down as well. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. I do what I do because the truth matters. Thank you, and have a nice day.